What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? It's ironic that I'm next to this nice chopper over here because today we're going to discuss the motorcycle lifestyle, biker lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, and just like what it entails and why it's such a great thing in my opinion, and just everything. Here, let's let him get ahead of me. Look at this bad boy, dude. Woo! I mean, it's not my style, you know. I'm into sport bikes, but man, you got to appreciate that. I appreciate all builds, all kinds. You put me on a moped and I'll enjoy it.
So much pain, I refuse to quit. People leave, but I'm used to it. It's my life, I'm living it. I've been in that prison system, so I know how bad it gets. I done been there, lived in shit. I sold drugs, I lived that shit. So much pain, I refuse to quit. Too many drugs got my mind fried. It's too bad they don't feel my vibe.
Yeah, so the great thing about motorcycle lifestyle is, like I was saying, man, it's a lifestyle, and any real biker is gonna have fun on two wheels regardless. I don't care what it is, man. You could put, you know, whether it's a Grom, a sport bike, a Harley, a chopper, you know, a Dyna, even like a Kawasaki or Honda road bike, you know, street bike, whatever you want to say, you know, Vulcan or Shadow. Man, I'm gonna have fun on it. Like I literally do not care. Now, I am blessed enough to be able to have my way, so I choose my sport bikes, you know. But you can bet your sweet cheeks that I would just be happy to be on a bike. I mean, a bike is a bike is a bike, y'all. And so more than just a motorcycle lifestyle, man, there's a certain freedom that comes with it. You know what I mean? Like, you will never feel more free than when you're just on a bike with just you, the road, the machine, the wind's blowing on you, you know. It's great stuff. Just a wonderful feeling. And then, like, also that comes with that is and this is an unpopular opinion. I try to explain this to some people. If you know, you know. Motorcycles exist on a different plane than cars, and you know, car drivers, cagers, they're always like, oh, you cut in line, this, that, and the other, or bikes think they can do anything, man. There's a different set of rules, and I don't care. I will argue this. Even cops give you a certain amount of leeway. You go a little bit over the speed limit on a bike, especially on one of these rockets, and they're likely gonna leave you alone. I almost never get messed with going, you know, 5, 10, 15 over. Anything over that is, you know, playing with it. In a car, they're gonna mess with you sooner. It's just the way it is. It's a different set of rules. As far as, like, you know, splitting lanes, now I'm like a gray area on splitting lanes, man. I think, and no disrespect to anybody that does it at high speeds, but that ain't me. I don't think that's a good idea. I have done it, you know, but usually I kind of slow down a little bit, line up, space it, and boom, punch it in, you know. But as far as, like, say here at the stoplight, there's times where I will filter up to the front through a stoplight. It's not legal here in Texas. I've done it in front of cops. They never mess with me. I'm not saying they won't, but, and there's reasons we do that. It's different, man. It's A, you're hot, your bike's getting hot, and B, you're caught in a bad spot, man. Like, see, like right here, that dude behind me could have rear-ended me. Like, I don't know if you can see in the mirror, you know, when he was stopping, he could have just decided not to stop, been on their phone, you know, finishing her text to her boyfriend, or his text to his girlfriend, or whatever, you know, or playing around on Facebook, watching them TikToks. Heck, maybe even watching Reckless Lifestyle on YouTube, and then just boom, smoke me, turn me into a motorcycle sandwich. You know what I mean? So, like, we do exist on a different plane. And then another thing is, you'll notice, like, and I don't always do this, sometimes I'm not paying enough attention, which is on me as a rider, but, like, you know, like when we stop, you see how I kind of lined up with the middle. The reason I do that is, and I keep it in gear with the clutch pull, is because if I think that person isn't going to stop and wants to turn me into a motorcycle sandwich, I have left myself an opening. And that's just part of this lifestyle, things that we pay attention, that we think about, that, you know, the cagers may not. And it's not doesn't make cagers bad people, car drivers. I'm not talking crap on car drivers. Hell, I drive a car. And believe it or not, I'm ashamed to say, I have almost hit a bike in my car before. And that's why bikes exist on a different plane, is because we really are invisible. So we do things and we don't care if cagers like them, because if there's an incident, it is likely us that's going to pay. And one of the things that I always hear that drives me just bonkers is cars will be like, hey, this could be any random motorcycle, you know, it could be, you see, I really don't get too crazy on my rocket. I mean, I know you watch other YouTubers that do just wild stuff. I'm really not that crazy. They're like, oh, if you don't care about your life, why should I? Because that's totally a good excuse to run someone over. That's a choice that I get to make, not you. Like it or not, I am a free-willed human being, and if I want to play with my life, I will. That's my business. That is none of their business, you know what I mean? And B, some of the stuff we do isn't as unsafe as what people think. Man, bikes are different. Motorcycles are different. This is definitely a lifestyle, not just a hobby. I mean, for some it might be a hobby, but for most of us, motorcycle lifestyle is a thing. Man, we are in this, that we live and breathe it. It consumes our thought. At work all day, it was beautiful. All I could think about and talk about was riding when I got off, and I was blessed enough to get off early, and here I am riding. Look, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I can finally ride, and it's nice, and it's not dark, sun setting. Not that I don't like sunsets, but it's nice to wear the tinted visor on the helmet and just enjoy the sunshine. You know, I like sunshine. And that's another thing with the motorcycle lifestyle is the weather, man. We are more in tune with the weather, like, and the wind. Ooh, you see it? Feel that gust of wind? Yeah, buddy. I want this lane. You know what I mean? Like, we're more in tune with that. Like, it puts you more in tune with the road, what's going on and all that. I once heard someone say that riding a car, driving a car is like watching a movie. Riding a motorcycle is like acting in the movie. And that's so true, because this really puts you in the moment, you know? Like, being on the bike, like, I'm in the moment. Hell, I gotta be. Oh, that was a bump. And that's one of the things I like about it, is it's one of the few times you will truly live in the moment, man. There. Might as well go up to 6 gears and save myself a little bit of gas. Oh goodness, now they got all these signs, and it's all good. I've lived in Amarillo 2 years, and I swear to you, this road has been under construction the whole time, and I also swear to you, I have seen very little change. I'm honestly convinced at this point that they do it just so they can hand out higher speeding tickets. There's no one working on it, like, ever. There used to be like barriers right here. They removed those, and you see how that worked out. Look at that lane. That is just disgusting. Yeah, I don't know why it's under construction. Another thing, bumps in the roads, all that, man. You notice everything. I notice every pebble, every bump, every wet spot, oil stain. I mean, those are all potential hazards for me, you know? And that's just something that comes with it and part of the beauty of it, y'all. I just want y'all to know that I live this. I'm about that life. I love this life, and it won't change. And I appreciate y'all tuning in and joining me in this life. And for all my riders out there, you know, and some of y'all might even disagree with me, and that's cool too. You're allowed to do that. But that is my take on it. Hope y'all have a lovely day. I'm going to enjoy my ride.